Happy New Year, everyone. Hey guys, Happy New Year. So today, for the start of the new year, I'm going to try out a new spread that I found online from tarotparlor.com, but this is a New Year tarot spread. So what I've done is I've split the deck up into the major arcana and the minor. And basically I'm going to pull Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey guys, Happy New Year. So for today, I'm going to do a new spread for the start of the new year. I found this spread, hey everyone, Happy New Year. Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. So for the start of the new year, I'm going to do a new spread that I found online at tarotparlor.com, but this is essentially just a new year tarot spread. And we're basically going to read for the 4 quarters, and then we're going to pull a card for the card of the year and then a main advice card. So I've gone ahead and split the deck up into the major arcana and the minor, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of shuffle through both. I have some nature sounds playing in the background. This is soothing rain sounds in hitting clay jars with distant thunder. I find it pretty relaxing. I want to try it out and see. I had in my prior video in the background it was like wind playing, but it didn't really pick up very well, I don't think. 2025. Okay, I feel these are good. For those of you that are not aware, there's a total of 78 tarot cards in a deck, 22 major arcana. These are shuffling really smoothly today. I feel like recently they were kind of getting stuck together in a way. I think it's what I read online is that I think it could be something to do with, who knows, I mean, if not the temperature and humidity, just the natural oils on the hands, or just, so I may go through actually and kind of just gently clean each one. I think that would be good to do. All right. Gonna split the deck for the minor and then for the major. Okay guys, so actually I did that wrong. My apologies. I was supposed to lay out the major arcana. Yes, that is correct. Okay. again. Okay, so we want to start with the major arcana. I'm going to go ahead and actually just pull it this way, okay? So this is for the first semester. Okay. So January, February, and March. Not that I didn't think y'all don't know that. Everything's a little too smooth. I can't barely get a grip here. I'm gonna have to do one of those. Sorry, guys. Okay, there it is. Got 3 cards out on the table. Whoop. Bottom of the deck we have the Tower. And actually, before I pull that, yes, okay. Let me shuffle these because I need to pull for the card of the year and then the main advice. And we're doing this all with the major arcana, okay? And then we're gonna go in a little bit more in depth with the minor. So, we're already having fun doing it this way. Oop. Okay, card of the year. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So let's start with the card of the year, guys. And furthermore, let me just see. Okay. So let's take a look then. We're going to start with the first semester, January, February, and March, and we are going to start with the Hermit, guys. So I pulled 2 cards for each semester, okay? And the first card that I'm reading for carries a little bit more weight in the second card. So this is kind of the main energy of this, of January, February, March, followed by, we'll dig into the second card here. Okay. So let's take a look at the Hermit. So you guys definitely are starting the year off. This is the semester we're reading for currently. Self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, and search for self. The Hermit is a seeker of knowledge. The Hermit is a seeker of the knowledge that comes from within. A lonely wanderer on the path of the night, he searches for that which can only be gained with long periods of solitude or the inner voice. So in love, I feel like a lot of you guys, I feel like the energies right now are lending toward that you guys are taking a pause in your love lives at this time, and you're taking a pause really just to introspect and get more of a self-understanding in love. You may also be contemplating next steps in career or searching for your purpose in your career. Upright finances, you're also contemplating the role of finances in your happiness. I feel also that a lot of you, myself included, are less focused on the material things, or more so even just the accumulation of things. Less is more mentality, quality, things of that nature. Being picky about the material of things and what we're buying, things like that. You may currently be contemplating the need to be alone, and so if you do have that calling, definitely take that time to, that will lend to you being able to connect with your inner voice. It'll give you a chance to reflect and help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with the everyday life. So tune in, guys. He's holding his lantern up here, and so I just feel like, you're just trying to shine a light now on purpose and meaning, and what satisfaction and happiness means to you. So very, very great card to start the year off. I feel like a lot too, of course, going into the new year, there's a lot of, I feel like, is like a collective consciousness of reflection, of course, on the past year and just where the year's going, and then, of course, going from there. All right, my friends, then for the same semester, okay, January, February, March, we're going to take a look at the Justice reversed. The reversed meaning is to show that you are perhaps living in denial. You may not be willing to accept the consequences of your actions. So this could look, things that this could look like. This could look like, having unfair romantic expectations. This could look like blaming your partner unfairly. This could, in career, mean unfair work environment, dishonesty in career, or not being accountable. In finances, untrustworthy financial dealings, avoiding financial accountability. Taking action gives you a chance to change and stop judging yourself. Now, I think, really what I'm getting with just here with the imagery, as you can see here, is more so that it's just, taking action gives you the chance to change and stop judging yourself. So just take a look at how, if this does resonate to you, take a look at, are you judging yourself? Why are you judging yourself? And then take action as best as possible to bring, to put into action something that will essentially bring you a sense of justice and relief. Now, also, if this resonates in legal matters, this could represent an unjust outcome of a case that you may not be willing to accept. So that could be, what you're in denial about. But we're going to, of course, dig in further. So let's go ahead and grab our Minor Arcana deck, and we're going to pull. I'm not sure if we should pull an additional one or two. Let's see what happens. Okay, the Seven of Swords popped out. You're fine. I put things or something. How are you feeling, Casey? What fucked you up?
I don't know.
You have both pens? You don't know what messed you up?
No.
Oh, that's your phone. Are you feeling better?
No.
Do you need medicine?
Having some Pepto pill.
I think all I have are those Tums, right? Chewable Tums? It's like saying
My ass burns right now, dude. It's like when there's too much like diarrhea in the city.
Alright, so the Seven of Swords came out. So I feel like in the months, in the next 3 months to come, you need to be strategic. And, I feel like that all ties in with the Hermit, just taking a look, reflecting on, just reflecting on the energies of this past year and this upcoming year. And just be strategic. Don't put yourself in a bad spot. Or put yourself in a spot where injustice may occur. So yeah, the Seven of Swords symbolizes the need for smart and strategic thinking in the face of current challenges. This card does speak to the fact that, you know, you have the energies of, you have the foresight, the resourcefulness, and the skills needed to overcome any obstacle. So believe in yourselves, guys. All right, we're going to move on then to the second semester. And why does that sound odd? My mind is shut down. Excuse me, what are 3 months called? A quarter. I'm so sorry I've been saying semester. It's like I've been... Well, anyway, that's, again, I had mentioned that I found this spread online, but they speak to semesters, and it was throwing me off. So, excuse me, the quarters, guys. So, we just went over the first quarter of January, February, March. So, all right, now that we're back on track, we have the World and the Hanged Man in the reverse for the second quarter. Again, the first card is the overarching energy. And okay. All right, so we're going to start with the World reversed, and this is going to be for April, May, and June. April, May, and June. The World reverse speaks to perhaps feeling a lack of closure, a lack of achievement, feeling incomplete, feelings of emptiness. You may have achieved many things, but you feel a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction. You have all the pieces, but they don't seem to fit together in a meaningful way. In love, this could speak to feeling that you're missing something in your love life. In career, there could be feelings of perhaps a false measure of success. So if that resonates with you, take a look into that. Or that you're just missing a piece in your career. In terms of finances, you're close to completing a financial goal, but you're still feeling unfulfilled despite your financial comfort. So that to me speaks to, you know, being grateful for the abundance in our lives at this time, or, you know, always. You may be feeling tempted to give up on what you started and leave things unfinished. Perhaps you are resistant to change, feeling that you are not yet ready for new experiences. And with all that being said, we then have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So, yeah, guys, I'm feeling that you guys are stalling. You know, you guys are stalling about something. Just stagnation. Perhaps you're avoiding sacrifice, but you're standing still. The reversed Hanged Man represents a very specific period of time. So that stands out to me a very specific period of time. So maybe just, you know, this second quarter of 2025. But you may feel as if you're sacrificing a significant amount of time while getting nothing in return. Reversed in love, this speaks to new perspectives on love or changes in romantic life. In career, this could speak to a new career move not working, procrastination or stalling for time. And in finances, indecision, failed investments, or wasted financial sacrifice. This period of suspension and uncertainty sooner or later will come to an end. If you manage to reevaluate your priorities and chart new directions in your life, you will be ready to take decisive action. All right, so then we're going to pull from the Minor Arcana. Ten of Cups. So as I'm just looking at the imagery and the feelings I'm getting, definitely it's like you guys need to make a change. You guys are stalling or waiting or not making the sacrifices needed to, to co-create, to create the reality that you want to. So, definitely take a look at that. And, we're going to take a look a little bit more in depth here with the Ten of Cups. And so I'm just looking here at the imagery. So I feel like this is just a reminder to see the abundance and magic around you. Perhaps you've gotten lost in your daily routines and have not taken the chance to appreciate the beauty that you've created in your life. I'm having a really fun with this spread, guys, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'll probably implement something a little bit more permanent, something more similar to this. All right, quarter 3. Actually, excuse me, no, those were the main theme and the main advice. So this is quarter 3. We have the Chariot in reverse and the Magician. So I feel like, yeah, you guys are, you guys have the willpower, but you're definitely, it's like you have the willpower and desire to take reins of your future, because right now you don't feel necessarily as in control as perhaps you could be. And that's as we go in again to the third quarter, July, August, September. Alrighty. So we have the Chariot reversed. This is going to be the main energy. For July, August, and September. So directionless, lacking control, obstructed. This, the reverse Chariot can help you realize that you may have started too many projects at the same time and you're unable to resolve all your conflicts in time. Reversed in love, I feel that there's an obsession with finding love. In career, a lack of ambition. In finances, rushing into or hesitant about financial decisions. The Chariot reversal meaning can also be an indication of a lack of control and direction over your life overall. You are at the mercy of opposing forces and obstacles and cannot seem to muster the strength to take over. Of course, you have the willpower and the desire to do so. Let's take a look now at the Magician. Sorry, I was just taking a look here. So the Magician in the upright speaks to willpower, desire, skill, ability, concentration, and manifestation. Using willpower, he transforms the potential of his daydreams into reality, through the power of his desires. In love, this is creating opportunities for love or being proactive in love. In career, this speaks to harnessing career opportunities and determination and drive. In finances, this is speaking to pursuing financial opportunity and making use of skills. When you get the Magician in your reading, it might mean that it's time to tap into your full potential without hesitation. So, don't bring that Hangman in reverse now into, your third quarter here. But I feel like you guys are going to be coming out of that definitely here with the Magician. But again, this is the what's the word I want to use? The Chariot is the main energy of the third quarter, but this is kind of the underlying energy. So it just depends right on, again, this is telling you to tap into your full potential. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, the Chariot, could very well just remain reversed. But if you tap into your full potential without hesitation, whether it be a new job, a new business venture, a new love, or something else, the energy will aid you well. Alrighty, let's take a look and pull an additional card, Minor Arcana. Let's do that again. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know if you guys have your eye on something, whether it be a personal project, a personal business venture, a promotion, a project. But tap into this energy here, and that's going to aid you very well here in the third quarter. So the Nine of Pentacles speaks to rewarded efforts, success, achievement, independence, leisure, and self-sufficiency. The Nine of Pentacles represents material security, enjoyment, and financial freedom. This card shows up as a reminder for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor and savor the finer things in life. In love, this speaks to having high standards for partners and balancing your love with your independence. In career, this is achievement in career, hard work paying off, and success. And in finances, this speaks to financial abundance and property purchases. This card can also be a positive indication that better times are around the corner. If the asker has been if you have been in the process of moving or experiencing troubles at home, there will soon be a shift toward a new beginning. So I just, tap into that, guys, okay? Super nice. Okay. We're then going to move on to the final quarter of 2025. We have the Judgment reversed and the Empress reversed. So I feel that with the Judgment card as the main energy of the final quarter, October, November, and December 2025, that this is speaking to, this can be a push to take time out of your busy routine to reflect upon your life to this point and what you've learned so far. So again, it's just kind of a collective energy, I think, toward the end of any year for us here, in the 3D, to just be very reflective, as we near the holidays, as we spend more time with friends and family, and, reflect upon what we're grateful for, which is much more heightened with Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then the New Year's celebrations. So this is a reminder to just don't doubt and judge yourself too harshly. Doing so could cause you to miss opportunities that were awaiting you. And with the Empress in the reverse, this may speak to the energy that I'm getting is that, you may lose some of your own willpower and strength because we all have free will, but in the event that you focus too much on other people's affairs and neglect your own needs and desires. It could also mean that you may be relying on others to make decisions for you. So just, if that's the case, work towards removing this influence on your life and build confidence in your own actions. And then we're going to clarify. Okay, I'm totally taking that in the upright because as soon as I saw it was in the upright and then I knocked it over. So anyway, I'm going with my intuition, and we have the Two of Cups. So I feel, whether this is speaking to a possible love interest that may enter toward the end of the year, nonetheless, I'm definitely getting that regardless, this is reminding you to not judge yourself and doubt yourself too harshly, but I feel that you're going to be easy on yourself, The Two of Cups signifies harmony in relationships and open communication. So this definitely speaks to starting a relationship. If not a romantic relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship where you're working together as a team. You could have good relationships with colleagues, helpful business partnerships, and finances, balanced finances, financial security, and just not feeling financially stressed. The Two of Cups is a sign to engage in communication with loved ones. And you're encouraged to review your relationships and clear up any miscommunications that may be evident toward the end of the year. And this includes taking accountability for what is within your control. All right, my friends, we then are going to have, our two final cards, the card of the year and then your main advice. So for the card of the year, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So I feel that this is really a call for you guys. I definitely have been getting the message personally in my readings to go within. And with the High Priestess here in the reverse, I just feel it's definitely a call to connect with your inner voice, however that looks to you. And there's an abundance of ways. Repressed intuition. This could speak to superficiality. When it comes to the High Priestess reversed, it can mean that you're finding it difficult to listen to your intuition. It is time for you to meditate and try a new approach, for at this moment, the rational approach will not work. So if you listen to anything I said in this reading, I would definitely, it is time for you to meditate. And like I said, I've been getting that message in my reading. So I feel that, I've been hearing as we move into, if you've heard the term, as we move into, the new earth, that more people are becoming more spiritually awakened. And, with this comes, our guide source, the universe is trying to guide us and tell us, meditate, 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 meditate. So, my friends, I'm right there with you on this. That going into, starting this year, actually, it's the first, starting this year, you and I both. You must never be afraid to ask questions of yourself that may illuminate a new path forward for you, one that is more authentic to your inner self and your individual values. I can say no more. And let's just see. Let me see. I'll pull an additional. Card on this as well. See if you can get any. If we can get any more additional information. The Page of Pentacles popped out on its side. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of read for the energies of both. Alrighty. So again, this is clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Remain grounded. Be loyal, faithful, and dependable. The Page of Pentacles in the upright represents new beginnings and the start of new endeavors. You may be making a career change or beginning an entrepreneurial pursuit. But the energy of the card speaks to the motivation needed to manifest these goals. Of course, going within and sitting with your inner being will greatly accelerate that. Remain passionate and in touch with the original drive that propelled, your love for a project or a career or whatever it is that you're passionate about. Perfectionism or fear of failure can sometimes stop us in our tracks. Yeah, I'm getting also two energies of, you guys may be, and as I say this too, I feel this for myself, but just, there's some laziness there, right? Procrastination, missing chances, poor prospects. You may be feeling scattered, stuck, or feeling a loss of excitement. To avoid repeating past mistakes, use your natural inclinations and common sense. Carefully check the information received and do not rely on superficial knowledge. So don't rely on superficiality. Don't rely, I feel like, also like on the ego, you know, go within, rely on your inner voice. So, okay, that was the card of the year, guys, okay? And then your main advice, Strength in the reverse. Let's take a look, guys. Strength in the reverse. So your main advice, the Strength reversed speaks to self-doubt, low confidence, feelings of inadequacy. This could mean that you may be experiencing fear in your life. You seem to be lacking the inner strength that this card normally represents, meaning that you might be experiencing fear and a lack of conviction and confidence in your own abilities. You could be feeling like self-esteem issues, imposter syndrome, maybe compulsive spending. But here's the advice is you to reconsider the situation. Perhaps you're trying to achieve a goal that is not within your control at the moment. To be successful, you need to overcome your guilt, doubts, and fears. And I feel that, you know, that's speaking to the High Priestess as well. You know, just going within, guys, however that looks to you, however shadow work looks to you, however, you know, if you think about something and it makes you feel sad, you know, is there an action you can take to feel better about it? I'm going to pull an additional card for the Strength in reverse. Clarifying the main advice. Here's you have the Knight of Cups in the upright. So with the Knight of Cups in the upright, and again, we were speaking to having the Strength card in the reverse, but the Knight of Cups represents romance, creativity, and beauty. It's a sign that you may be moving forward with a creative project that you've been intuitively felt to begin. This card can also serve as a reminder to be vulnerable and express love to those around you. Although it can feel scary to bare our soul, this bravery will allow for greater intimacy and connection. So I feel, yeah, what really stands out is, you know, because again, the Strength card in reverse is speaking to fears, but it's you know, the Knight of Cups is specifically stating, although it can feel scary to bare our soul, this bravery will allow for greater intimacy, greater connection, and providing energies of the Strength card in the upright. So very awesome. I had a really great time with that reading, and I wish you all well. Happy New Year, happy 2025, and I'll see you in the next video.